Hey guys, Nitesh here back with another video. I'm sorry if I'm annoying you by making more videos. This is the second video in the same day, but thanks to two guys, Debmalya, Pathak and Kapil Gawade. I hope I didn't butcher your names. Through them, I came to know that Acer has, listed a couple of laptops on Flipkart. The Acer Predator Helios 300 with the RTX 2060 and the Intel Core i5 10 Gen, and the Acer Predator Helios 300 with the i7 10 Gen and RTX 2060. So first of all, if these prices are true, 88,000 for the i5 and 1,02,000 for the i7, these two will be the absolute gamer's dream, absolute banger of a laptop for gamers. Now, if we believe the price, let's see what specs these laptop come with. So first of all, starting with the Helios 300 with the Core i5. So it has the Intel Core i5 10300H, which is a quad-core CPU with 8 threads, base clock of 2.5 gigahertz and a boost clock of 4.5 gigahertz. But remember, this is a single core boost, which Intel calls thermal velocity boost. So as long as the CPU is below 65 degrees centigrade, it will boost the single core clock up to 4.5 gigahertz. So basically, it will boost to 4.5 gigahertz for like 2-3 minutes. It has 2 slots of memory up to 32 GB expandable, 2666 megahertz, and it already comes with 16 gigabytes of RAM, and it has a 1 terabyte of 7200 RPM hard drive, 256 gigabyte of NVMe SSD, and the star of the show, the 6 gigabyte NVIDIA RTX 2060 graphics, which is a new one, the RTX 2060 115 watt version. It has been confirmed by Infinity Labs YouTube channel. You can go ahead and watch his video. But he also said that the graphics card actually runs at 90 watts for some reason. Even though it doesn't overheat, it only stays at about 77 degrees centigrade. And in terms of the battery life, it has 60 watt hour battery, 59 point something watt hour battery. So forget about battery life with these Intel laptops. In terms of ports, it has all the ports. It has the DisplayPort 1.4. It has HDMI 2.0 port. Talking about the display of the laptop, it is kind of confusing. I do not know whether we should believe these specs or not. So it does say it is 144 Hertz, 72% NTSC, 300 nits of brightness. But at the same time, it says it is 15.6 inch Full HD LED, and then again it says TFT LCD. So we don't know whether we should believe these specs or not, or this specs is actually reserved for the the higher end i7 version. We do not know. So now let's discuss what this laptop is actually good for and what this laptop is not actually meant for. So first of all, starting with the Intel Core i5 version. So this is a quad core laptop. So if you're looking for a laptop for productivity work, forget about this laptop. The quad-core laptop, the quad-core i5 10th generation, is way behind the Ryzen 5 4600H, not even a competition. So you'll be disappointed. But what this laptop absolutely kills it is in gaming performance. The i5 10th generation will really keep up well with the RTX 2060. There will be no CPU GPU bottleneck. But be careful, this laptop is only meant for gaming. I am saying this repeatedly because as soon as you will go for any kind of video editing, this i5 will really bottleneck, because this is only a quad core CPU. If you want to stream or record gameplay, that's when you will feel the CPU bottleneck. It will definitely cause CPU bottleneck, guys, because I know I use the 8300H and it definitely bottlenecks when I go for recording screen with OBS or stream with OBS. At that time the i5 is just not enough. So keep that thing in mind. It is not for productivity at all. If you are a gamer, you are a non-stop gamer, you like to game a lot, this laptop is meant for you. Same goes for the Intel Core i7 10th version. Even if you want a laptop for productivity, the cheap Ryzen 5 laptops will outperform this i7 10th gen without any problem. The Ryzen 5 4600H is like 20 to 25% faster than the Intel Core i7 in CPU performance. And if you're actually going to spend over 1 lakh, if you have the budget, you should, in my opinion, you should go for the Ryzen 7 4800H version of the HP Omen 15 with the RTX 2060. So if you are a gamer, this laptop is highly recommended, given the price is 88,000. We are not sure if the price is 88,000. If it is, then this is a killer laptop. It's a killer deal. Overall, great job by Acer to price this laptop at 88,000 rupees. This is the cheapest Geforce RTX 2060 laptop in India right now, and overall good job. And let's discuss a little bit about the about the cooling of the laptop. So this is a screenshot from Infinity Labs YouTube channel. Check this video. He did a great video on the Helios 300. Few warnings about the Intel Core 10 Gen CPUs. They cannot be undervolted, and that is a huge deal breaker for someone like me who has been using Intel Core i5 8th generation 8300H for 2 years. Without undervolting, the laptop is just unusable in my case. uh, Forget about battery life. You won't get good battery life if you don't undervolt this laptop, so forget about battery life. But in this case, the Helios 300, it has a better cooling system than even the Lenovo, Lenovo Legion. So even if the Intel Core i5 and the i7 cannot be undervolted, this cooling solution is enough to sustain the Intel Core i7 and i5 both at boosted TDPs. So overall, you won't have much problem with overheating in this laptop. Yeah, the temperature will go over 89 to 90 degrees centigrade. It will be over 90 degrees centigrade most of the time, but still you won't find any kind of thermal throttling with this cooling solution. It is pretty good. Acer uses the same cooling solution in even the Ryzen 5 laptops that they are launching, so that's a good job by Acer. Plenty of storage. You have a 2.5-inch hard drive space. You have a M.2 SSD over here. You have another M.2 SSD over here. So that's a lot of storage space. RAM is upgradable up to 32 GB. That's fine. So overall, even the laptop cannot be undervolted, the cooling solution is pretty adequate. Keep in mind one more thing. Even though the i5 is quad core and the i7 is 6 core, both the CPUs will heat the same amount. So don't expect the i5 to heat less. It will heat the same as the Intel Core i7 10750H. Even my Intel Core i5 8300H heats a lot, but thanks to undervolting, I can control the temperature quite efficiently and get long battery life. I mean, by long battery life, I mean 3 hours of battery life when doing a normal work. That's because my laptop can be undervolted, but the 10 Gen Intel Core CPUs cannot be undervolted. That's my biggest complaint with the 10 Gen Intel Core CPUs. I do not know why Intel disabled the undervolting abilities. So overall, guys, if you are looking to purchase a laptop for gaming only and nothing else, then this laptop is highly recommended. RTX 2060 Intel Core i5 10th generation with a pretty good cooling solution inside this laptop is definitely a good deal. But if you are looking to purchase a laptop for any kind of productivity work, then you will feel that the i5 and the i7 10th generation is not enough for you. Like in terms of productivity, even cheap 60,000 to 65,000 rupees Ryzen 5 4600H laptops will outperform the Intel Core i7 10th generation. So keep that thing in mind if you are looking to purchase a laptop for CPU intensive tasks like video editing or hardcore virtual machine use, rendering and stuff like that, heavy 3D modeling. In that case, I would definitely recommend you to stick with Intel with the Ryzen 5 or Ryzen 7 CPUs or Ryzen 9 CPUs. So overall, not much to complain in this price. I mean, the price is pretty much nailed. If this is the price, hats off to Acer. So yeah, overall, that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I'm not annoying you by releasing 2 videos in the same day. Okay, guys, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Iptesh, and I'll catch you in the next one.